have the current stock market update, the weekly update for SOFI Technologies Incorporated, stock ticker SOFI. Before we begin with today's chart analysis, if you find these educational materials to be helpful, please remember to click the like and subscribe buttons and leave your thoughts below in the comments section so that other traders can find this information more easily on the platform. So as we can see here, this is the 1 hour price chart, which means that each candle on this time frame represents a 1 hour trading period. And the stock did manage to close relatively close to these overall highs that have been seen recently. The stock has managed to sort of claw back all of those losses that were seen following the most recent quarterly earnings report. So that is a marginal positive here that we are seeing at the moment. But, it does need to be understood that even with these recent gains, there were some fairly drastic short-term declines that we're seeing as well. So this near-term price low currently comes in at $9.80. And as we can see here, this is a spike low, which according to some people on this, part of the channel seem to think that doesn't mean there's very much support here. I bet they don't think that's the case when it's a support zone that's being discussed. It only seems to apply when it's a resistance level. So this $9.80 support zone does look like it could hold up here because when we see these major spikes here, as we've learned in prior videos, what that really means is that there is a significant amount of support there. Not this, this isn't the idea that some other people have discussed in the comment section, which suggests that there's not very much price action down here. So that must mean there's not very much support down there. Of course, that's not how this works at all. So what this would mean is that this is a strong support zone, and it does sort of come into contact right near that $10 psychological level. In addition to that, that $10 price zone actually comes into contact with the 38.2% Fibonacci retracement of this prior ascending move here. However, what that also means is that if we were to see share prices break below here, that would be a bit more of a catastrophic event. And there are, several different indicator signals that are sort of developing right in that region. So in addition to that 38.2% Fibonacci retracement level that I mentioned, this 200-hour exponential moving average is sort of quickly moving right into this area. So, if we were to see some sharp price declines into this region, I would expect this 200-hour EMA to start to come into contact with that zone as well. So, you do have sort of a historical support zone as well as this Fibonacci retracement zone and what could be moving average support coming in right around there as well. So for all those reasons, I would consider 980 to be a very critical level to the downside. So we did see this spike off of this area. That is encouraging. It doesn't mean that there's no support there, which is what Tony Price would have people believe. However, if we do see a share price break below here, that would be a bit of a warning signal, and that would probably suggest a retest of a price low, probably right around $9.10. The reason that I point to that area is because it's the bottom of a price gap. And then in addition to that, it's also the 61.8% Fibonacci retracement zone of this aforementioned price move. So a break below 980 could target a movement lower toward $9.10. From here, we really need to look at the shorter term time frames in order to get a sense of where share prices could be headed next in the upward direction. But first, what I would prefer to do would be to quickly look at the indicator reading, just because this is the hourly time frame, which does mean that it's more common and it's more important because more people are watching that time frame. So as we can see here, there is still a significant amount of bullish momentum that is supporting share prices. However, what needs to be understood here is that there is a divergent condition in the bearish direction that is developing at these price highs. So this does mean that these highs are vulnerable where they are currently. One thing that you can say in defense in the other direction would be that this is a much shorter term trend signal in relation to the longer term trend signal that is created by the bullish reading. This is a bullish reading that has now been tested on 4 separate occasions, and it has held up. And then in addition to that, you do have a relatively steep slope here on the RSI reading that is now creating this divergent condition. So if share prices are able to move up enough to break through these areas, that would be enough to invalidate that bearish divergence condition. But it is something that needs to be noted, especially because people are, pretty much going crazy that the stock is moving higher. And Everyone on YouTube seems to think that momentum begets momentum, and that momentum just never sort of stops once it begins. That of course is not true, and this is a suggestion that we could start to see a rollover here if we don't see some sharp price movement in the upward direction relatively soon. So just to close out the video here, we will just sort of zoom in a bit and take a look at what this actual price structure looks like on the 15-minute price chart. That'd be this most recent trend wave higher. So if you look back here, this is really where the sort of pre-earnings price movements were seen. So we were trading right just above 1130, roughly 1135. And then share prices did really collapse here from a shorter term perspective. We have now managed to recover those losses and post marginal new highs. So this new high comes in at 1150, whereas that prior high was seen at right around 1135. So this isn't a huge difference here, and it's a lot of work in the downside direction, which really is characteristic of this stock. I mean, it really does seem to be that way. You've got to take 2 steps backward at least in order to get 2.1 steps in the positive direction type of a thing. So, we did see this major price movement to the downside. We have now recovered those losses. And then in addition to that, I would point out that this movement higher did break through what would be considered to be a triple top resistance zone on these shorter term timeframes. But normally you would hope to see a little bit more follow through than just 15 cents. So this is starting to look a bit weak here. Will be sort of important to see where share prices start trading on Monday, because we could be in for a deeper decline here if the stock doesn't start to generate some momentum here quickly. Once you see all these developments, especially after what would have been considered a good earnings report, when you start to see these movements lower, the stock does become more vulnerable to downside corrections if you don't start to see some positive activity. I mean, the stock just can't just wait around forever. People, especially shorter term traders, are going to start to throw in the towel, if the stock doesn't start to move higher here relatively soon. And then we also have to remember that, the stock still has not broken above that 1170 level. So that was a price zone that many people that were sort of expecting that area to be broken. Of course, that did not come true. And I just think it's interesting that a lot of the people in the comment section who are saying things like, well, we'll see what happens. Those people just sort of disappear after the event doesn't happen. So that really is one reason why that type of comment is extremely boring and useless. So at the moment, what we're looking at overall is a YTD performance of 14.4%, which even with these recent developments on the earnings front, still underperforming the S&P by a fairly wide margin. I mean, the S&P is still, even with some recent declines in the S&P, we're still looking at gains of 20.8% for the year. So, we're getting into the final months here, and it's really not clear clear at this moment whether or not the stock will be able to overcome the S&P and even just match that performance. So that is a bit disappointing here. So here's the current market update for SOFI Technologies, stock ticker SOFI. Our high value trading strategies membership is currently available for a limited time for only $9.99 per month. These high conviction investment strategies are characterized by superior risk to reward metrics that target massive market beating returns over time. Join now to outperform the market. Lock in this special introductory rate of just $9.99 per month for the entire lifetime of your membership and start trading stocks with the pros.